Do white lives matter?
White lives?
It's a bit of a tricky question.
No, not in the slightest.
Yes, they tried to censor the truth.
No,
Why not?
Black Lives Matter.
I really don't give a fuck about white lives.
We're gonna get really political. I don't want to go there.
All lives matter. It's just no.
All lives matter for y'all. I'm glad that brother put that out there because he started a whole bunch of conversation.
Man, you're hard to talk to
Really, why?
because you're making me think that all my answers are wrong.
There's no right or wrong answer. It's just your opinion.
Is the minute almost up?
Why'd you go, oh my God, when he said all lives matter?
Because, like, before you explained it, it was, like, kind of Republican.
Isn't it crazy that that's a political statement?
I mean, I guess. It's like if I say, like, no, as a white girl, it's like, do I? Yeah. But, like, then, I don't know. I don't want to talk about it.
Canceling is also like a form of hate speech. I mean, you're kind of like forcing someone to be silent because they disagree with your viewpoints. Even if their viewpoints are wrong, I think people are still entitled to them. They should be able to have like discussion without like being scared of getting canceled.
Because they're white.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing. I don't like white people.
Why not?
I just don't.
For no reason?
Yeah, for no reason.
Bit of a tricky question, to be honest, because I saw the fuss around Kanye West's White Lives Matter, and I absolutely didn't agree with the way he was provoking. So I would say Black Lives Matter,
How do you think he was provoking?
because as a black man, it was a bit odd. It was weird to do that,
Why is it odd?
because it was not what you would expect. It was not really political correct.
I like what Kanye West's dad said. He said it was really funny because it was a black man stating the obvious. White lives matter. There's no reason to get upset about it. It's funny that it's politically incorrect to say that your life matters.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
Do you think he's crazy?
I think it's quite crazy, yeah.
Is Ye crazy?
Who?
Kanye.
I love Kanye.
He sold a shirt that said white lives matter.
Oh, fuck Kanye.
Is he crazy?
He's crazy.
Why you say that?
Because he's crazy.
What has he done that makes you think that he's crazy?
He's just crazy.
For no reason?
Yeah, for no reason.
Can you define what crazy is?
Kanye.
He's the definition of crazy?
Yep.
Do you think that Kanye West is crazy?
I think he's a very unstable man.
Yeah.
I think he should.
I
get
think
some
he's
good
more of
therapy.
an asshole than
Yeah.
crazy, to be honest.
Do you think that Kanye West is crazy?
Absolutely.
Why?
Have you seen the news recently?
Yeah.
He's absolutely crazy. No one should be saying that kind of stuff.
What did he say?
All of the anti-Semitic, yeah, that's enough. No one should be saying that, and I absolutely do not support him. If you support him and have downloaded any of his albums recently, not a friend anymore.
What's one thing you would say to Ye right now if he was watching? What's one thing you would say to Ye if he was watching this?
Like, I don't know. Fuck you.
That anti-Semitism is not cool.
Mazel tov, Kanye. I'm fucking up all your best deals.
Calm down. Like, drink some tea.
And get back on your fucking medication, kid.
Meditate.
I love you, I appreciate you, and I wish you well, bro.
I like your songs, not you.
Try to use your platform to bring people together instead of driving them apart.
You're so widely respected for your art. Trashing that is just really disappointing, I think.
You said what?
I watch you every day.
Sneako, right?
Who?
Sneako or something.
Nah, I don't know that guy.
Yeah, it has to be him.
That guy's an asshole. He deserved to get banned.
He did get banned. He's
a dickhead. He'd be talking out his ass.
So what do you stream now, or like what platform do you use?
I don't know. NYPD got a website I could use?
You tell me.
Do y'all think Kanye West is crazy?
Can we even answer that?
Who?
You think Kanye West is crazy?
Like, I think he goes by Yee now, right?
Yay.
I think he's getting the help his needs right now, right? He's on some meds. Get it together, man. Come on, what's going on?
Did you vote for him?
I don't know.
That's political. We can't answer political
stuff. Yeah.
Thank you, officers. Do you think that he's crazy?
A little bit, maybe. I'm not familiar with him, so it's just something comes to the news and I saw it, and It's a little bit crazy, yeah.
If you're not that familiar, why do you think he's crazy?
Because sometimes I will look at the news and just get information from the news.
Should we believe everything we see in the news?
Yeah.
I think the only thing I can do is trust news because I have no other information comes from other anywhere else. So the only thing I can do is just trust.
Good question. Because he's my friend. And I don't know, he's going a little bit crazy on his words lately.
He's your friend?
Yes.
How do you know him?
For 3 days, constantly 3 days, anywhere in Massachusetts.
Was he a nice guy?
Yes, he is.
Was he crazy?
No. Actually, he talked about good things at the time. But I don't know what's happened to him now. Why he changed.
What's one thing that you could tell him if Ye was listening?
If he's listening to me right now, he knows, he told me he wants to build America like Israel. One for all for one. Like kibbutz. If you remember that, remember it. I'm Toby. He knows who I am.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Well, everybody got a little crazy on them. You know what I mean? So crazy is really everything because you do crazy stuff every day without realizing it. You know what I mean? So who say what crazy is?
Are you crazy?
Yes, I am crazy.
What makes you crazy?
Well, it made me crazy that I work a lot of hours and things like that. You know what I mean? From 9 in the morning to 12 at night, 6 days. That's crazy. You know what I mean? Because I don't have too much time for myself.
Is that your train?
Yes, it is.
Thank you. Have a nice day. He said if you're running alongside a highway in short shorts against traffic, you're crazy. If you do it with 100 people, it's a marathon.
That's a good quote.
You think Kanye West is crazy?
Of course not. He's very woke. Y'all need to tune in.
He's never said anything that made you upset?
No,
What about when he said slavery is a choice?
that's his opinion. I can't be affected by someone else's choice of what they want to say.
You don't get affected by what other people say.
Nope, that's not my business.
Why do you think other people online get so mad about what other people say?
Because they're easily influenced by other people's, and their emotions are controlled by what they gotta say.
Do you think we prioritize feelings over facts online?
Of course, because it just stimulates your serotonin and all that dopamine anyway just by being on social media. So it does that.
How do we fix that?
Stay off of social media, read some books.
Would you wear an All Lives Matter shirt or a White Lives Matter shirt?
Nah, fuck all that. I'm not into all that. I'm not gonna say that, what I was about to say. But
Oh, say it. Come on, be honest. I'm canceled, bro. I want to hear some honesty.
you wanna hear some honesty? I honestly didn't support Black Lives Matter because the money put into that program was usurped and put into other people's pockets. It didn't benefit black people. We all know that.
Was anything accomplished for Black Lives Matter?
Hell no. Just more separation, divide.
You think it was one big scam?
Yes.
You think Kanye West is crazy? Is Ye crazy?
Hell no. I support Ye. I love Kanye West. Yo, Kanye West, I love you. I love Kanye West. I support Kanye West. I always have all my life.
Why do you think people are calling him crazy?
I think people say he's crazy because they don't want them to hear what he's really saying, which might be influential.
Who do you think created cancel culture?
Big media.
Who owns big media?
Jews.
Well, yeah.
Jews and gays.
Are you laughing because you know you said something offensive, or you said something that's so truthful that it could get this video deleted?
I laugh because it's the truth. I believe it to be the truth. I know it to be the truth. I know it to be the truth.
What is considered hate speech to you?
Nerd. Nah.
Did you know who they are?
Sorry about you guys. You're being recorded, by the way. Do you guys have a permit?
We don't need a permit to film like this. It must be on a tripod.
Well, this is in you have a table set up inside of Transit, which is private property.
We've been filming. I do this for like 2 years now.
Yeah, no, they just came upstairs. Transit came upstairs. They asked us to move you guys.
Okay. Do Blue Lives Matter?
Blue lives?
I'm not going
Blue lives? Listen,
I fucks with. Yes, I do.
Do you think that Trump deserves to be banned off of social media?
I think Trump deserves life in prison for treason or worse. He doesn't deserve anything. No rights at all.
Trump doesn't deserve any rights at all?
No more than that. I think he should be a convicted felon and have those, everything else stripped of him. You don't see convicted felons sitting in giving you an interview.
Kanye West is a very vocal supporter of Trump. Do you think that he's crazy?
I think that Kanye West should be embarrassed for himself. His anti-Semitism is disgusting, and he's a disgusting individual. Should he be banned from social media? If I ran the social media company, he would be banned.
What's one thing you would say to Ye if he was watching this?
I wouldn't talk to the man. He's a disgusting human being. There was an incident in Los Angeles today attributed to him where people were showing banners over the freeway that said Kanye's right and the Jews need to die.
Is that really his fault?
Absolutely, it's his fault.
Does he take responsibility for other people misinterpreting his message?
Not misinterpreting. They're repeating his message, very different than misinterpreting. Misinterpretations can be corrected. But repeating his message is very clear. The message, he said that he was going to go DEFCON 3 on Jews. And as a matter of fact, his followers are, making anti-Semitic statements and the Jews should die kind of statement.
He's crazy because he's crazy enough to challenge himself and also crazy enough to challenge every spectrum in this world. I'm from the south side of Chicago. He's from Chicago. And when he first came out, he challenged everyone's perspective to think differently. And right now, I just feel like, yeah, he's crazy. He's crazy intelligent. He's crazy beautiful. He's crazy problematic. He's crazy in so many different ways that we can't even comprehend because we haven't got there in our psyche yet to understand what the hell is going on with him.
So is he crazy or is he a visionary? Is he just 10 years ahead of everybody else?
Both. He's both. He's everything because you're everything because I'm everything. He's just now is challenging everything and everyone's perspective, just like White Lives Matters and Black Lives Matter. We're challenging where our mind is at, where words have power, and if we're going to give it power. And we gave Black Lives Matter power because it matters. And there's a huge demographic of this world for so many years that have been programmed that white lives are more important, their money is important, their value is important, their perspective on all our ecosystems is powerful. And I'm tired of that. I want to talk about you. I want to talk about me. I want to talk about people that look like us, that think like us, because for so many years, us mattering has not been appreciated, has of no value, and we have literally been raped, and we have been taking all our resources, and it's been spread around the world that we can't even figure out who we are.
What's one thing you would say to Ye if he was watching this?
If I was to say Ye, I was like, yo, put it in the music. Put it in the music. Speak it in the music. We're going to buy it. We're going to feed into it because your power is in music. Just like power was in Mozart, power was in Beethoven, power was in, in Beyonce. You need to put it in the music and just leave it there. You don't need social media. You're an artist. Let your art form seek into every person's soul like it does and keep it there. If it's good, if it's bad, if it's politics, if it's relationship, if it's love, just put it in your music because that's how you started and that's how you're going to end. It's because of your music.
Who created cancel culture?
Everybody created, social media created cancel culture because everybody that logged.
Who created social media?
A white man. A white man's idea. But I don't know the exact, I know who created it, but at the end, but who made it take it to the next level? You know what I mean? That's really the question. Who is taking it there? You know what I mean? The algorithms that are being shut down, that people are not allowing to be seen, that's who created it. That's what people are afraid of.
Is freedom of speech dead?
No, because there's platforms like this that make it alive.
What if I told you I'm banned on every single social media platform?
I would say you're doing your job. You're doing what you came to do. You came to challenge spaces, and those spaces are afraid of this type of conversations, and that's what we need more of.
It's not even controversy about conversation. And I think what we need to do is start to think about humanity as a whole, about whether or not we all matter, because the way things are going right now, it seems like nobody's life matters, man. Look at the homeless population, look at the jail population. mental health. We have a mental health crisis, food crisis, unemployment crisis. The world is in crisis. So the way I look at it, we need to ask, does anybody life matter?
Do you think Kanye West is crazy?
I think the brother, as a clinical social worker, the brother needs to definitely be on medication. I think he definitely is exhibiting symptoms of bipolar disorder, and he needs to be on medication.
What's one thing you could tell Ye right now if he was watching this?
Brother man, get your mental health in order, and then come back and say all the stuff you've been saying.
I wouldn't consider him crazy. I'll just say he's on another level.
What type of level?
Universal level.
Can you explain that a little more?
I mean, it's kind of, it might make me seem crazy, but he's just universally in tune. He knows things that we don't know. He knows things that are beyond the eyes. You know what I'm saying? You know, what you can see is what you think is what it is, but that ain't what it is, you heard? So that's the best way I could put it.
Why do you think they're trying to ban him off everything?
Because he's exposing everything. He's exposing the everything, like, you know what I'm saying? He's exposing everything. You just gotta pay attention to what he's saying, that's it.
What's one thing you would say to Ye right now if he was watching this?
Keep exposing him, homie, don't stop, you heard? You rich, you heard? You're a rich black man, keep it going.
Do you think we still have freedom of speech?
Conceptually we do. Is that it's something that happens in practice? I don't know. You know, I think from what I see on the media, a lot of folks are talking about they're being censored, and if they call out certain things, they live to regret it later on. And so, you know, our freedoms are being challenged today, and the concept of freedom of speech is really being challenged, especially in this age of digital, the rapid fire of how much information is spread around, and the way people have the opportunity, have the ability to edit what they want to edit, like this. This could be whatever.
I can make you look racist if I wanted to.
Ooh, you sure can. You sure can. You sure can. So it's in this whole thing, it's like really being careful about how we use social media, what messaging we put out there, and also just honoring each other's humanity. That's the main thing, I think. We gotta start re-honoring humanity and stop pivoting so much on what comes out of people's mouth. Because a lot of the time, people say a lot of things and they're just talking. You know what I'm saying? They're just talking.
I believe no one deserves to get banned on social media unless you're a rapist, a pedophile, or something of that nature, and that's basically your content, where you promoting child abuse or something like that. Like, you know what I'm saying, but I don't think that if you talking and you expressing how you feel about certain situations, they should cancel you. You know what I'm saying, or have any input on what your content is, especially if you're not doing no rapist shit, you know what I'm saying, or no pedophile shit. You ain't promoting no foul shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't see why they should take it away from you, heard? Or ban you or none of that. They just know that a person has a grip to the world. People listening to you, people know what's going on with you. You can move the crowd. When they don't like when people have a certain amount of power. And for instance, your power will be your followers. So now we shut down your followers and we shut down, you have no following. So now you just by yourself all over again.
That's where I'm at right now.
You're gonna make it through it though. You're gonna be all right.
Thank you. That was a good interview, bro. What would you say to Ye right now if he was watching this?
To who?
To Ye, if he was watching this.
I would say, be careful what you say, because they're gonna take it a lot of different ways. And I say I'm behind you. That's what I would say. I would say I'm behind you.
Who do you think created cancel culture?
I don't know. Who created it? I don't know.
Who controls the media?
Good question. Actually,
who do you think controls the banks?
Actually,
Yo, thanks for coming on.
I've been seeing your videos. Of course, Andrew Tate, you know his mulatto ass. I've been seeing his videos. I love it, man. It's good stuff. It's people that, it's conversations that people aren't having, especially just men. They're not having these conversations because of, let's say, cancel culture or like being politically correct. But yeah, at the end of the day, it's like what's correct and right by people, not just groups of people, you know, in general. We're at a time where we need to all hold hands or it's all gonna go down the drain and we all fucked. The earth is fucked.
Why do you think they're trying to divide us?
Because it's easier to control people that aren't unified. That's why jobs don't want unions. Starbucks.
Now, I think you're trying to say this is censorship, but I don't believe that's censorship.
See it as punishment.
I see it as punishment. I'd like it to be punishment.
I think when it's the ex-president, that's a level of censorship because that's an influence. You're thinking about him as a man, Donald Trump as a person, but this is somebody who was the leader of the free world.
Well, I don't believe he was the leader of the free world.
It's a title, but you understand what I'm saying.
Cozying up to Putin the way that he did in Helsinki, cozying up to Kim Jong-il that he did in South Korea, and that makes him, by association.
My point is that singling out and like trying to point it at his ego and saying that he's addicted to Twitter is minimizing the fact that you're seeing it just as punishment when a lot of people probably should hear what the ex-president of the United States has to say. That's what I think.
Okay, you're welcome to your opinion. My opinion is that
punishment, not censorship.
My opinion is put him on an ice floe and set him out in the sea and let him melt and let the whales eat him up. I mean, this man has damaged America.
You think Trump should be sentenced to death?
Treason is punishable by death.
That's it.
Your job?